What's up guys? Thanks for coming back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting. I'm going to be talking all about the MAC Cosmetics Fix Plus Matte Prep and Prime Facial Spray. I'm super excited about this product, as I know most of the beauty industry is, just because of the success surrounding the original MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to be talking all about Fix Plus Matte, from how it works to my review and opinion on it, to how it compares to the Fix Plus original spray, because I feel like that's really important and should be a major deciding factor for you guys on whether you want to try this if you haven't tried either before, or if you have, if it's worth it for you to try the matte version, whether or not that's going to be a good fit for you. I am hopefully going to help you out in making that decision. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. If there are any of you watching that have not tried a facial spray before, I did do a video a couple months back on some of my favorites, as well as the different applications that they can be used for. I'll put a link right up here so you guys can go check that out and learn more about setting sprays in general. So as far as the actual product details go, I'm just gonna have to go off of what is actually on the bottle. This is not online or in stores yet. I was able to get this in the Bahamas last week. I will just go off of what it says on the bottle for now. So it says it is a soothing moisture mist that refreshes the skin and finishes makeup. So it is the same size as the original Fix Plus, and the bottles, as you can see, are super similar. It's funny because the original is actually a matte bottle and the matte bottle is not. It's more of like a glossy feel. So that's kind of ironic. I'm assuming that it is the same price. Actually, I did buy it, so I should know that. I think it is. I think it's like 26 bucks. So if you have the original MAC Fix Plus Prep and Prime spray, you will know that it is great for hydrating your skin, for spraying on your face before makeup to just hydrate, or spraying it on at the end after your makeup to set everything into the skin, have it kind of melt in there and last so much longer. In addition to that, it is great to use with powders or any type of pigment to just give a more bold look, as well as prevent fallout. So you can actually spray this on a brush that has eyeshadow on it, and it's going to be way more pigmented and going to last longer than if you were to just put the shadow on by itself. So to show you guys and give you a better idea of what I mean when I say that it's going to come out more pigmented and to last way longer, I'm actually going to use a couple of products right now and show you guys what I mean by that, so you can really see. So I'm just going to do a couple swatches and hopefully show you guys how that works. That is without anything, which Tarte eyeshadows are some of my favorites. So of course Tarte eyeshadows are amazing on their own, but I will give you a good idea of what I mean when I say that it is a lot more pigmented with the Fix Plus. You may not be able to tell as much with these swatches, but this one is more pigmented. The powder version is definitely drier, whereas this is almost more of like a metallic liquid shade now. So it can really transform powders and take them to a whole other level if need be, which I think is really cool. I think you can still use the Fix Plus Matte to do the same thing with the shadows. However, I didn't think that it did it as well. It's not like it didn't work. It still worked, but I just don't think it worked as well as the Fix Plus original. I think maybe because this, the original has a little bit more of a glowy and a moisturizing effect to it, whereas the matte, of course, is a more mattifying effect. But I did actually use this with a matte eyeshadow, and I think it did really well. So I will show you guys now with the matte shadow, and maybe MAC had that in mind when they made this. So maybe this is actually meant to go more with matte eyeshadows. So let's see how that works out. Taking the shade Rebel, and this is a matte eyeshadow, and that is one swipe dry, and then I will do it again with the Fix Plus Matte sprayed on. So here's the matte eyeshadow dry, and then this is the same shadow with a spritz or two of the Fix Plus Matte. And I am very surprised to see how much different of an impact it gives just by giving a couple sprays of the matte. So it's cool to know that the Fix Plus Matte will work better for matte shadows, and the Fix Plus Original will work more for the shimmery and metallic shades. The next thing I wanted to talk about with this product is how it sets the skin. Of course, I think this is the biggest difference between the two, and also is what stood out to me the most as far as why I really enjoy this product. Like I mentioned, the Fix Plus Original is going to give more of a glowy look to the skin. It is going to set your face and keep all of the makeup from sliding off throughout the day and all of that stuff that we need in a setting spray. But the Fix Plus Matte, in my opinion, is the way to go if you really want to keep that makeup looking spotless throughout the entire day. It does really set the skin. You can tell as soon as you spray it on that it doesn't look glowy or wet like the original does. It like straight up transforms it and makes your face matte like right away. So for the Fix Plus Original, what I'll usually do is I'll spray it on and then I'll take the Beauty Blender and kind of dab it in and press it in and make sure that it's all into the skin so that it melts in nicely. The matte version, I would recommend just spraying it on and letting it be. I think that it does the work on its own, and it's really going to set it into the skin and make it last all day and keep that matte look to the skin that a lot of people are liking these days. So for me, because I do have combination skin, I am definitely going to keep both of these in my makeup stock. But if you have super oily skin, I would probably say definitely try the matte, and you may actually be good with just the matte version if you're using it just for a setting spray. Now, if you are going to use it for the shadows and highlighters and pigments and all of that stuff, I'd still probably recommend either having both, or if you can only do one, I'd recommend the Fix Plus Original, just because I feel like it can kind of do a little bit of both. In my opinion, this is not something where I feel like you have to choose between one or the other. I feel like there are plenty of applications for both of these. I think there's room for both of them in any makeup stock. And I think that for most people, you do have different times where your skin is going to be more oily, and then you've got times where your skin's going to be more dry, whether it's due to weather, or just different changes in your face. Maybe it's other skincare products that you're using in combination with it. For summertime, and especially on vacation or on the beach or anywhere where you're going to be really hot and sweaty, I would definitely recommend the matte version because it is going to keep your makeup on. It's going to keep it from sliding off of your face, and it's also going to keep that oil production down. Definitely recommend the matte version for summertime, and then maybe the Fix Plus regular for the winter or for other times when you just want to look dewier. You know what I'm saying? So final thoughts overall, I love this new product. Like I said, MAC Cosmetics has come out with several new Fix Plus versions. I believe they have 2 strobe colors. So they have a gold and a pink version. I think it has like gold flecks in it or pink sparkly flecks in it. So I think those are really cool as well. They also have come out with scented Fix Pluses within the past year. So I believe they have a rose, a lavender, a coconut, and maybe another one. Those are really cool as well. But of course, you cannot go wrong with the original. This is still my OG. This is probably still my absolute favorite. I love the matte as well. So I think they did a really good job with this. I think this was necessary just because, like I said, people do have different skin types, and there are a lot of people who are trying to find ways to mattify their face or keep that oil production down. So I think this is a really cool way for them to be able to do that. But unfortunately, I don't think they have come out with a launch date yet for their online purchase or for in stores. So if they do between now and the time I post this video, I will definitely put it in the description bar below. And I will try to keep you guys updated on when that is. Have you guys been able to get your hands on this yet? If so, what are your guys' thoughts on it? Let me know in the comment section below. So I think that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review today. If you have any questions at all about the Fix Plus Matte or the original Fix Plus, definitely leave me a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Turn on those push notifications so you can get notified when I post a new video. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.